This, I believe, the formal definition of unconditional love is loving something or someone without any limitations or conditions. People must be taught how to have this kind of love, whether it be from people or animals. I am part of a generation that puts limitations on oneself and others when it comes to love. The idea of love and the concept are two different ideas that people in my age group tend to overlook. The struggle of growing up in my generation is one tends to forget how to love oneself before trying to love another, and I used to do just that. Before I was taught how to love myself and others without limitations, I went through a tough inner struggle. When I was younger, about 9, I was bullied throughout school and my home life for being overweight. By not having a family to help me through this struggle, but instead make it worse on me, it put me in a dark place. I started to question love completely, because if my family found these flaws in me and pointed them out, how could someone else not see them and hate them? From that time forward, I realized I hated everything about myself. When someone as young as I was starts to hate every detail about themselves, it starts to loom on their life and tends to lead to horrible choices. By 11 years old, I was self-harming and contemplating suicide all the time because I felt that I was unloved by everyone around me. Though no one could ever guess around me the horrible things that were looming inside my head. However, there was one saving grace that walked into my life when I turned 12, my newly purchased horse, Uno. I always loved horses, and my parents finally gave in and got me one, and his name was Uno. He was only 4 years old and depended on me to teach him everything I could. Uno turned out to be more than just a horse in my life, but my best friend, a teacher, my partner, and my hero. Over the years of us growing up together and always being by each other's side, he proved to me that I could be loved after all. I believe in unconditional love for oneself and others. Uno is the reason for this belief, for he has taught me this unconditional love himself. He taught me first how to love myself, then showed me it was okay to love others around me even when I was struggling. I believe that animals teach us how to love oneself and others better than anyone ever could. I believe that without having Uno in my life, I would have made more negative choices and continued down a destructive path. I believe that without Uno teaching me about unconditional love, I would have never discovered that I can love myself no matter the struggles I am going through. Animals love without question regardless of the past. Because of this, they make wonderful teachers for it. I believe that it was not for my horse teaching me about this love, I would have never discovered it or believed in it. I believe that animals make the best teachers for unconditional love.